We were woken up this morning stuck in this fish sort of pool area. Last time we were here, I don't think we had spring tides, so the tides have been pretty wild. We're gonna go fish over near that waterfall before we take off out of here and go to an actual freshwater waterfall, wash off the last few days. So we're all pretty sticky and keen to have a shower.
That'd be good.
I'm so sticky.
It's been humid too.
Boys are cooking us up B&E. Should be another belter of a day.
Cable Ruby Falls.
We'll go Ruby Falls though, yeah. It's a sick waterfall. And we'll have the push of the tide.
This is so good.
It's like an infinity pool.
Really?
So there's a pool down the bottom that props can get into. But climb up the top is like an infinity pool. Wow.
I'm sweating. It's only 7 AM.
Maybe that next little ledge. What's he got? Yeah, little Jack. Nice little Jack. Another Jack. He's a bit better. Not a bad size Jacko. I'll keep him. So we're fishing on the back side of this tide. This is where I was talking about coming yesterday. But I went in that, didn't realise this was the spot. So you can imagine the tide is another 4 meters on this. You can see the tide line up there. So they drove straight over this, not realising this is the spot I was talking about. And ended up going further back up there, and bit of miscommunication on everyone's behalf there. But this spot is just littered with jacks. That's 2 jacks. That's 3 in 3 casts. I'll drop that one. That was 3 from 3 then.
Oh, they blow it off the water.
Oh. Queenie! Yeah. You're kidding. This is so deadly. After what happened last time, I'm so scared to do this. Oh. Queenie, how's that? I seen him swimming around, eh? Oh, Jesus Christ. There's that many fish in here. Yeah, another one. There was something bigger just chasing it then, silver. There's a jack on it. Something bigger was on it. These slim twitches are that deadly. Oh. This is a good fish. I got a barra.
Oh, you got a massive cod.
I got a barra on.
Up like that. Bring him around to me. I let that line out.
Oh,
What was it?
a big barra. I just dropped him right there.
You hooked it?
I had it right at my feet. Ah, oh, he's straight in the little treble. I'm only fishing with tiny little hooks. Spewing. That was a good barra, man. This is what happens when you use tiny gauge trebles. That was a good barra. That's heartbreaking. Damn it! Gutted on that. Damn it! That was a good barra, man. 700 all day. I dropped him.
Dad! Oi! Come over here!
Yeah. Valley. How's you need to get over here, man. That tide has just turned in here, which is perfect. I've caught a queenie, a jack, a barra, and a cod, all in about 10 minutes. That barra I got was a good one. But we haven't got long before I got to get off here. Look at him swimming around, he's buggered. There's so many fish in here, it's crazy. Yeah, but you want to be quick. Behind that rock line is where I've been pulling the lures through, this one here. I dropped 2 barra. That's a barra.
Oh, nice! Hold that one on. Maybe get him up over here.
Yeah. He's coming back this way. Yeah.
Why you smoke that?
Fuck, he's going hard.
Giving up, is he? Good fish.
Yeah, boy.
There you go.
Let's go. Oh, he's a good fish.
It's not bad at all. Should have brought the tape measure as well.
Yeah. You got a jack on. Let's go.
Pass through them up. Easy smoke that.
Oh, nicely done.
Let that out a bit. He's going hard.
Yeah, they go hard, eh? Come on, Owie. It's just wicked.
Be the first one north of Derby.
Let's go. It's a good fish too. How sick is this, dude? You got him pretty well hooked there, you reckon? You got him? Oh, Dad. Oh, you on? There's one on in the background. Yeah.
Stoked with that one.
How good's this? What do you got? Queenie.
So sick.
I'll let him go because we got the jack barrows. I mean, he's off.
Okay, yeah.
Nah, grab a slim twitcher, because this one.
Is that it on there, the big one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the go. I dropped 3 and landed this one, thank God. The hooks were straightening because it had such a little lure on. Oh, okay. How sick is this spot? We come here at the perfect time, like the tide, as that tide was turning, the fish fired up, and now that it's properly turned, it's like pumping. That's probably one of the best like rock fishing sessions I've ever had. Like the diversity I caught, man. Mangrove jack, GT, queenie, cod, and dropped a couple barra, and I caught like 3 jacks. Dropped 2 barra, landed 1. That was sick.
Look at me, guys. Look at the beard. A little bit of fishing line. Are you saving that for later?
Is there fishing line in my beard?
Now, Jacko. Ellie gives absolutely no when it's hot and it's crock water. She is like, get me in that water ASAP. And you know what? It is actually boiling. It's going to get top for 33. Woke up this morning at 5:30 and we were all just dripping.
It's not just like a normal 33.
No,
like
okay, when I say 33,
so
you're just like,
humid.
it's not that hot. It's so humid. At 5:30 this morning, we were all dripping in sweat. Like, it is so sticky. It's
so hot.
It's so hot. We're all quite hot and bothered. So Jacko getting this barra is like, yes.
Fish always boost the morale.
Yeah, we love a little morale booster.
You know, you come up all the way up these rivers and you have such a short period to really time the barra and these big tides. Like, you only have literally 1 hour. I'm watching them cast over there now and they're not hooking any. So there's that half an hour, 1 hour period to catch fish, and you've got to be on top of it. Quick. Come here. Come on. Good girl.
Good girl.
How sick was that?
That was sick. That was unreal.
Let's go to a waterfall.
Let's go get a swim, mate. Let's go get a
Alright, you're going to have to drop it down a bit, Jacko.
Yep.
shower.
Oh, what a wicked session that was. We're now heading about 30-40k from here up to a pretty famous waterfall, Ruby Waterfalls, and having a wash off. We're just at about our last bit of drinking water, so we need a refill on everything. And honestly, it's that hot. We all just want to lay in fresh
Let me
water.
paint the picture. Up at 5:30, all sweating, March flies. Like, that's how I woke up. The bedding sticky from all our sweat. And I got cuts all over me.
Yeah.
Like, anyways,
Anyways,
it's all good.
it's all good. And we've got the boys following us to the waterfall. Back there. Here's another example of how dangerous this can be. So, went down to 20 metres before and come up to 1.2. So if we just had accidentally then going too fast, a metre less of tide, we would have hit it. So, I mean, it's just got to go slow around here. It's about half an hour away. We just entered the river leading up to Ruby Falls. About 2 kilometres to putt up there. Got about an hour and a half before the high. If you're ever coming to any waterfalls, we made this mistake a bit earlier in the series. You always come in with the push of the tide, and kind of towards the top is when you want it. Like an hour before the high is when you want to come up to these. But this river here, in a couple of hours time, won't be a river, it will be a mud bank. So you need to really, even though you're going to these waterfalls and you want to cruise, there's a lot involved with just getting the boat there, getting off the rock. Someone usually has to stay with the boat. It's not as easy as it seems in the videos, because, you know, massive tides.
11 metres today.
11 metres today, which just makes things, you just got to be so switched on all the time. It makes things really hard.
11 metre difference.
Yeah, so we'll have 2 hours up here. We're an hour before the high. We got the high about an hour after the high. It'll be quite still, start turning, get out of here. when you come here as well, do not swim down there. That can turn, crocs can get up in there on the big tides, and they could also probably just crawl up. So you climb up the top, and there's an infinity pool here. Rightio, the beer is getting out of control. I'm almost looking like a Dagestani bloody UFC fighter. But if you don't already know, I'm throwing this out. Me and Steve are going it together, fighting MND, and he's going through a tough time. And if you could donate in the link below to his GoFundMe, that would be unreal. I'm thinking of you, Steve, and I love your positive attitude. It's helped me out heaps along the trip, and I love you, mate. First bar in the Kimberley today, mate.
I know, feels so good. And then this, bit of a shower, a natural shower. It's so good.
Oh. Loaded up with fresh water. We got it from the top here because you have a look over there at the moment. When we get down there, the high tide, the salt water is about to come back into this pool, and that's why you don't go swimming in here. Crocodile. We head back to the boat. I don't know what we got planned this arvo. We've got a couple options, but we'll come up with one.
Oh, that was lovely. Honestly, these waterfall little trips aren't relaxing for me. I am doing my laundry, washing my hair, scrubbing my body, and now I feel like a bloody goddess.
You are a goddess.
Thanks. Oh, so fresh, so clean. I was getting very agitated this morning, but we're back. We're back.
We're on day 5 of antibiotics.
Oh.
And Bubs is clued on that the peanut butter might have something not so nice in it.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
The peanut butter, Bub.
That's actually good feeding it to her like that. Yummy.
Oh, wants it off the finger.
Good girl.
One thing. That was divine, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so good.
Feeling heaps better.
I needed that. I woke up this morning like, holy shit.
Well, we've just putted up a river and we've found a pretty cool location. There's a rock bar at the end of it too.
I think that's the hole we're in.
If we hang here for another hour, we'll be stuck here. which is probably the plan. We've pretty much repeated the process of what we done this morning. Got stuck in a joint. We were here an hour ago and we drove up in here, and look at it now. It's just all gone, so we're trapped in here. Got a nice pool where we'll be able to tie up to the rocks, have a fire tonight, and we're going to scale this and cook him in some alfoil. Well, clean him up.
Lucky you brought back up.
How's this spot?
Sit. Right.
Oh, Jason's a little bit hip.
Sick, bruh?
Right, okay. So this is where we're at. It's pretty cool, eh?
Looks a bit different than half an hour ago when you went to sleep.
How's the pool though?
Yeah.
We're pretty close to those rocks.
It's a sick spot.
And you were angry that I got in the water.
I don't like you doing that stuff, no.
I genuinely thought I was safe. Dad said go there. Then I found out he was worried, which is very, very cute.
See, that's I talked about in the early episode, the Jenga stack. It's the best way to build a fire.
Oh yeah, the Jenga sack. Shadow chestnut.
We'll get the coals, just getting an early burn on it, even though it's still real hot. So we have some coals. Wrap the barrel up in some foil. Steph can do that job again because she done a good job last time, and we'll be right.
Drink your own piss.
No! You caught it.
You
I
want to
hear
cook
it in the fire. If we run out of beer, we'll drink her own piss. Is my lipstick around?
That looks like a cobra.
Oh my god, it does.
You should come over here.
Yeah, Jacko.
It could also pass as an emu.
Yeah, it could too. Yeah, an
Yeah,
emu.
an emu.
It's an emu. Or a bird. Come over this side, it actually looks like a beak.
Could be like an elephant trunk.
It's a flamingo.
Elephant trunk, flamingo. What else? Miles, what do you see?
I'll say an emu for sure.
Yeah.
Especially for this country.
Yeah.
They were very nice houses. Like 4 stories, a wine cellar at the bottom.
Yeah.
So they
We cook it on the
sixth
fire.
generation of
That was
their
dead.
passed down.
This is
cheap
the
house
Martha
and-
Stewart
and,
cooking show. You didn't know that?
Brothers and
shots
sisters could afford to
of
buy each
guys
other
now.
out, you know.
Lemon? You didn't do a squeeze of lemon.
That's why I got you here. See, this is why
House, pop, mate.
I was just
You need to put more on that because that lemon's so dull.
yeah.
It's not like real lemon.
Make them more.
I'm talking about
Knocked out of it.
Yeah,
Steps
like,
under it.
it's probably been something.
probably a guy we were, he had a cat,
Gonna be
so we had a lad. I reckon so. I reckon a metre longer, 7.5 metres.
Actually, some boys priced up and you've done the mod.
Yeah.
Experience that you like this that way. And
I've learned how to drive it now. As I said, I can
Ready.
trim, being able to trim up quite a bit, like up quite a bit, and be able to have the nose in the air.
Nature's steps.
And they're cheap.
Look at this.
And if you read the reviews
Literally
on it,
steps
like,
off the boat.
I spoke to Vic about it before I got it. I think, yeah, he said I wouldn't drive
Come
one
on,
without
farm
it.
spends what, 200?
Beauty, mate.
Beauty, mate. Hey, what now?
You can't even script this stuff. You cannot script it. This is what living in Australia is all about. Getting off-road, off-grid, away from everything. This is the life.
You got Jase over there talking everyone's head off, and then you got you sitting on the fire, me fishing, Ellie's chilling, everyone's vibing.
Yeah. It's raining in the Kimberleys. What the fuck is going on? It's not. First time ever having rain since we've done any trips up here. Only lasted about 30 seconds, but it was rain. We just moved. We had the high tide then. Where we were stuck in there, we've moved out in front of the river. Otherwise we'd be up there till midday. And yeah. A lot of broken sleeps when you're living on a boat. Woken up this morning, we've got it out of that river and we're heading up the Walcott. It's a really dangerous river to enter. They reckon the most dangerous one in the Kimberley, so we're trying to time it for the turn of the tide. And then we got to get right up the back of it to fish it because the whole start is green zone. But they say it's some of the best fishing in the Kimberley. See how we go. A little update on Bubs is her lump and her cyst has pretty much gone away, and she's still limping, so we're going to have to get it x-rayed when we get back, and it looks like it's going to be surgery. So me and Bubs will both be getting surgery after this trip. We're at just outside the start of Yule entrance to Walcott Inlet, and we're just going to wait until the tide turns.
There's a little bit of current going.
Yeah, look how fast we're going backwards. So once we start going the other way, we'll start going in. Here come the boys.
Nice smooth run here, eh?
Oh, that was lovely.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, great run down.
Alright, we're just waiting at the front of Walcott Inlet. I'll just fly over and show you the current and tide that we're waiting for it to start going the other way. So that's where we got to get through. The tide has already turned out here, but it takes a while for it to transition in the front of the river, and then even further as you get up the back. And we're just going to be following the tide in as we come in. I check them whirlpools out there. That is deadly.
Has it been pretty cruisy since that stretch, getting across the cape?
Oh my god. That is crazy. Yeah, so this isn't even the bad part of the tide that we're looking at this on.
Can you get around it?
Yeah, Jacko, can you get around?
Yeah, you can go around it.
That?
Yeah, you can. Literally whirlpools.
Yeah.
We were told a story of a guy bringing his boat in here, big boat, went past the whirlpool and it spun it in a full 360. Oh well, another hour and we'll be heading in. Tide has turned. Time to give it a crack.
This goes back, you know, probably all up, it probably goes back 100 kilometres. And then this is the entrance. That goes down to 100 metres deep. It comes up to quite shallow. There's twisting and turning, and no wonder it's so dangerous.
This we'll actually catch driving up the tide coming back out. So we're gonna, once we get to this little bit here, I think it's pretty much we're just gonna go slowly up with the tide.
Bubbles coming off, it's just dirty.
It is just rough as guts. Got down to 2.5 metres. This is all uncharted area. It honestly feels like playing Russian roulette when you drive up here, but it's gonna go. Once it gets to 2 metres, it's pretty much the depth where we just slow down. We're nearly, you know, probably another 10k to get to where we're trying to get to. Hopefully once we get up a bit further up, there's a tighter channel. Quite an open bay here, which creates this rubbish. Once we get up to this tighter channel, it's smoothing out. It looks like we're on bloody Mars. We don't even know which way to go to get up this thing. This river
Max
is
altitude reached.
so hard to navigate up.
Home point updated.
So I don't really know which way to go, so I'm having a look on the drone. It looks like it just needs, honestly, more tide.
Okay. Oh yeah, wow.
We follow that up, probably get stuck.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know which way to go. It's both shallow.
We'll just say we need more tide.
So high tide in Derby was at 10:05. High tide in Derby's at 3:30. So
Okay.
it's only 2.5 in Derby right now.
So I think we're on hour 3 of trying to get up this river, and it is a wild river. It is just rugged as it comes.
And of course we picked the biggest tide to do it on.
Yeah.
11 metre change today. Which when you're driving across you just think, oh, it's 11 metres deep, there's no way, on the top of the tide, there's no way this will bottom out. And it does. On the surface. Are you kidding? What's going on? Yeah, you're going to go over that way?
No pressure.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Steph, stop laughing at me.
I'm sorry, but that was so funny.
Almost went in.
No, that wouldn't have been funny.
Oh yeah, righto.
That was good. Ooh, that was
You want me to pass it through and you grab these ones?
Another big day. I'm just driving, really. Got a little bit of bait there. A little bit of slippery bait. This is a radical little river. Very radical. I wouldn't recommend coming up here unless there's tour gears or you've been up here many times before.
I agree.
It's a pretty dangerous river. Well, don't come up in the spring tides. Here's the east for your east coasters. Look at this weird looking lizard mullet. I think they're called Popeye mullet. Shark. Live bait and sharks go hand in hand.
This is where Malcolm did his canoe trip over, and this is where he come out into this river. He's got a helicopter and got dropped out the back of this river way up from here, and canoed all the way out of this river, which is the Walcott, from way up the back. You can watch the video on it. It looked like absolute hell. Most of the time they were dragging canoes over rocks rather than actually in the water. Lachlan was saying last night he ended up regretting doing that trip because it was quite brutal. And then once he got out of here, he had a little motor and put the motor on the canoe. And did he motor it to Montgomery? Motored it to Montgomery Reef. Motored it to Montgomery Reef. It's 60 kilometres out of this river. With his camera, all his gear in a canoe. Where's the food go?
You like it?
Them rocks over there.
Can you be careful?
And we can walk out and have a flick. How's the depth?
Can you put us back out, Jacko?
I might get you to get the anchor. Yeah, I'm deep here. I'm like 1.5 metres.
Yeah, half an hour.
Get the barra!
Good spot, eh?
Oh, it's absolutely insane.
How does it feel to be standing where Grandpa Malcolm come down 30 years ago in his bloody canoe?
I know, imagine how happy he would have been when he got to this point, because they were dragging it pretty much the whole way to have made it into this. It's so stunning. How is it? It's
Yeah.
sort of like a big old hole in the mountains and we're just standing in it trying to catch fish.
We've been struggling a bit on this stretch. We've been exploring as much as possible, and this comes with like going down new adventures. It doesn't always go to plan. And your dad Lachlan was saying, Malcolm, every time there was a hard corner to go down or a little bit tricky,
He'd take it.
He'd take
and
it.
That's what we've done. It's been a bit of a mission getting up in here.
Yeah.
It's just nice to fish here, even if we're not catching stuff. That'd be a bonus. But I mean, with this backdrop, you can't really complain, can you?
You can't. Now, can you please catch a meter for us?
Yeah, that'd be good.
The spot can't look any more barramundi-ish.
Can't look any better. Can't look any better.
Good morning. We've woken up. We're still in the Walcott. Last night was rough. We had bugs everywhere. They were crawling in my beard and in my ears and in my ass cheeks, and they were everywhere. And then when the tide turned to come out back in last night, I'll put the video here. Here's the tide coming back in. God. It was just, it was the strongest current I've ever felt in a river, and we were tied up together, and we started dragging real fast. It actually became quite dangerous because if we hit a bank with that tide coming in so fast, if your boat goes sideways, I don't reckon it would take long to flip it. So that was quite stressful. So it's been about 3 or 4 nights with bugger all. Sleeping, but just very broken.
Okay.
And we haven't caught a barra in this river yet. We've just caught bull sharks. Stingray.
Big stingray?
Oh man, we can't catch a break in this river. Feel like we're back at bloody Innisfail, catching sharks and stingrays.
Is it a stingray definitely?
Yeah. Yeah, so as you can see, the tide is completely drained out, and we are well and truly stuck in this sort of tidal pool.
60 k's up the river.
We're
Yep.
dying.
60
Yeah, paint the picture, Jacko.
Yeah, 60k up a river.
Flies.
Flies, no wind at all, it's completely still, probably 35 degrees, catching no barramundi.
Not even a little...
Not even a little one. The boys are way up the river there, really battling it out, trying to get one. I didn't want to partake in today's activity.
Their boat's beached.
Yeah, they're beached over there, so they're stuck there. I'll get the drone back up when the tide comes back in, because as you've seen last night, it was absolutely charging. And when it comes over the sandbank, it almost comes in as like a miniature tsunami wave. So I'll film that as the tide comes in. Hopefully when the tide turns, we'll be on the edge of a bank and hopefully we can get a barra. But yeah, the what's the word?
Information.
Infamous.
Infamous.
The infamous Walcott River, supposed to be best barra fishing in the country. We are really struggling in it, and I'm keen to get out of it.
It's really testing us.
It's testing.
This is harsh country. Tide's coming in. Hear that? That is the tide coming in. Hey Dad! Do you want to come grab me? Steph, come out the back. Now, as soon as I get off the boat, I'm like, what's that noise? I was like,
Yeah.
tide's coming in. I hope that gives a bit of a gauge on the current. We're driving and we're not moving. That's how fast it's flowing in. So this is what makes the Kimberley so dangerous, is this crazy water. And this is where we were anchored last night. Make sure you give him some room, yeah, Dad? And we can't drive forward there, that's a full, as you've seen before. We're just sort of holding here against the current until that first wave slows down, and then we can go figure out what we want to do from there. But look at that. So if you look over there where I was fishing before, it's all underwater in 10 minutes. I heard like, I could hear the tide coming in. I went, Dad, come and get me.
That's crazy.
We gave it a red hot crack up the back of the Walcott. We may be the only 2 boats to ever come up here, and I'll catch a barramundi. But we're gonna go burn it out of here now because it is really hot. We've got the high tide turning in a minute, so once we sort of get going about 20 minutes into it, it'll be then going with us. And then we have to anchor sort of near the front because we won't be able to get out of the exit of the Yampi Sound until tomorrow morning. We've got to wait for the slack tide, and we're not going to be doing it in the dark. Where's that log? Did you see that log?
Didn't even see.
Yeah, we're not anywhere special.
Well done, Bobby.